Welcome to the ConnectON tutorial series. The aim of this tutorial is to provide an overview on how to navigate the toolbox in ConnectON. The toolbox is where the majority of the tools used to interact with and understand the data are housed. This tutorial is split between two videos. Part 1 focuses on data querying tools. In Part 2, we will review where users can find the asset count, as well as where users download and upload data. The toolbox is located in the side menu. To access the toolbox, simply click the side menu icon in the top left-hand corner of the screen. The toolbox is the first tab in the side menu. Within the toolbox tab, there are 5 sections. Users have access to the data query and data upload sections, which we will be focusing on in this 2-part tutorial. For this tutorial, we will be using Simcoe County to demonstrate the features available in the toolbox. Simcoe County includes 3 separated areas: the City of Barrie, the City of Orillia, as well as Base Borden. This is important to note as separated city data is not populated because they are individual entities with their own data sharing agreements. Starting in the data query section, let's check out the asset count feature. The asset count provides a visual count of the number of assets within a user's current search criteria. The search criteria includes what the user has selected in the sector and area drop-down menus, as well as any data queries the user has filtered. Let's take a look at a few examples. If we wanted to look at how many agri-food businesses there are in ConnectON for Simcoe County, we would select agri-food as the sector and Simcoe as the area. And we can see that the asset count is 2,720 agri-food assets in Simcoe County. Asset counts for regional views can also be provided. Let's use Western Ontario as an example. How many agri-food businesses are in ConnectON for Western Ontario? Just over 30,000 assets. Let's look at an example with data queried. Again, let's use Western Ontario as an example. What if we were trying to answer the question, how many farms in Western Ontario are engaged in dairy cattle and milk production? And we can see there are 1,810. In addition, the asset count can provide users, especially those with a slower internet connection, with an indication of the results before the data has been fully loaded in the visual map. Let's demonstrate how users can download ConnectON data. If the user has download access on their account, the download button can be used to download the filtered data into a CSV file that can be edited in Excel or another structured text editor of the user's choosing. When the download button is selected, the system will download the data that is currently being displayed on the map. This applies to the sector and area that are selected, as well as any data that is filtered or queried. Let's take a look at a couple examples. In this first example, we would like to download all the available ConnectON data for Simcoe County. To do this, we would select Simcoe for the area and select all the sectors available for Simcoe, which are agri-food and manufacturing, and then click Download. The data will be downloaded into a CSV file and is formatted in a 1 asset per row format. The data in each row varies as it depends on what information was provided by the data source. However, every asset will have all the mandatory field information such as business asset name, asset status, NAICS code, address, etc. In the second example, we would like to download a list of all the dairy manufacturers in ConnectON that are in Simcoe County. We have Simcoe selected for area and agri-food and manufacturing selected for sectors. We'll type in the code for dairy product manufacturing 3115, click Run, then click Download. It is important to note that regional data cannot be downloaded because of the clauses around data privacy in the data sharing agreement. For example, if we selected manufacturing and Western Ontario, we cannot download this data because Western Ontario is a regional view. Now that we have learned how to download data, let's look at how to upload data. To start, we will click on the Data Upload section. To upload data, the user must have upload access on their ConnectON account, and the Excel data upload template, referred to as the template, must be used. Once the user has a completed template and is ready to upload, users can access the Data Upload menu in the Toolbox. Before users upload their data, a few details regarding the data needs to be entered. First, the data file owner. This is the group that owns the data. This is who the user entered in column U in the Metadata tab of the template. The municipality also needs to be selected. This is the region the user is uploading the data to. Next is the type of upload method. There are two types of data uploads, full or partial. Let's take a look at a chart that shows the differences between the two types of uploads. A partial upload is recommended when the user wishes to add new assets or update information that is currently in the system. With this type of upload, the system identifies new assets or changes and then makes the corresponding adjustments. With a partial upload, all existing data is retained in ConnectON. A full upload is recommended when the user wishes to replace all existing data with a new dataset or data sets. With this type of upload, the system archives all existing data and the new data is then added. With a full upload, all existing data is archived and is fully replaced with the new data. Something important to note is that any data in the system that is not re-uploaded after a full upload will be lost or archived. As such, users should always download their data before uploading and copy any existing data they would like retained into the template for re-uploading. The last step is to select the data upload template you would like to upload from your files. Simply click the folder button and select the file. Once all the information has been inputted, click Upload. Once uploaded, the file is sent to a server and entered into a queue to be processed. Once processed, the user will receive an email indicating a successful upload or, if applicable, which rows were rejected along with their reason for rejection. This brings us to the end of part 2 of our tutorial on how to navigate the toolbox in ConnectON. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, check out part 1 of how to navigate the toolbox, where we chat about how to query the ConnectON data by NAICS code, geographical radius or area, and asset name. Be sure to watch our other tutorials that explore helpful ConnectON features. Please reach out to us at info@connecton.ca if you have any questions or suggestions on other tutorials you would like to see. Thank you!